Hey Canucks fans, big news and hopefully good news. It sounds like the Canucks will play their first game in 3 weeks this Friday night against the Edmonton Oilers. So let's recap what's happened. This is my second vlog of the day, so I won't do my full intro. Aside from this, shout out to my Hall of Fame members, Jens95, Simalexander, Just Incredible, nucksfan number 29, and Lucas Gates. Thanks for your support as always. Thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You're listed in my video description. And if you want to become a member of this channel, the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or any of my other videos, or on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Okay, so the NHL PR, Canucks PR, Canucks, the NHL basically came out and said they have a plan now for the Vancouver Canucks. And they said this, that as long as today's test results are good, favorable, i.e. no more positive tests. We know that the Canucks were, as Jim Benning said, are on the good side, hopefully, coming out of their COVID pandemic, so to speak, their own outbreak within the team, that they're hoping to practice and start to play by the end of next week. Well, it looks like that will become a reality once again, pending today's test results, as the Canucks will hope to open their Rogers Arena, their practice facility, this Sunday, so tomorrow, April the 11th, with their first game back, again being Friday, April the 16th, versus the Edmonton Oilers. And it says this decision was made by the league, the NHLPA, and the club and their medical group. So it makes sense that you want to do the three, right? The NHL, the NHLPA, and the Vancouver Canucks themselves. Now, when you do the math, it's either 7 or 8 games postponed, depending if you want to count the Wednesday night that they were supposed to play, Wednesday night the 14th, against Edmonton, whether you consider that as being moved to the 16th or you don't count it. So if you count that game, then basically it'll be 8 games postponed, right? The one at the end of March, and then it'll be 7 in April. If you count that game as a postponed one, then you could say it's 8 postponed Canucks games. If you don't count it and think that's the one that got moved, then you can say it's 7 postponed games. Regardless, the Canucks have had 7 or 8 games postponed. So to make up for it, the league has come up with a new schedule that goes until the middle of May, May 16. So prior to this outbreak, the last day of the schedule for the entire NHL was May 11th. Now it's going to be May 16th, with the Canucks playing, of course, until that May 16th date. In fact, even though May 11th was the final day for the NHL, the Canucks were scheduled to play their final game actually on May 8th against Calgary. So they'll be playing for another 8 days after that, all the way until the 16th. And it wasn't as simple actually as just taking the 7 or 8 postponed games and slamming them into the back end of the season, into those extra 8 days. That doesn't make sense. They can't play a game a day for the last week. So what the NHL has done is they've changed actually a lot of games. In fact, they've changed 15 games for the entire North Division, and 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just counting real quick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm looking at that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the 15 games that have been rescheduled involve the Vancouver Canucks, which makes sense. Including the Canucks playing on the 13th, the 15th, and the 16th of May. So again, it wasn't just that they took the 7 or 8 postponed Canucks games and then slammed them between May 8 and May 16. That doesn't make sense. So of course, the Vancouver Canucks are the team that's mostly affected, 12 of the 15 games, but other teams are affected as well. I see an Ottawa versus Calgary got rescheduled. I see a Toronto and Ottawa got rescheduled, and I see a Edmonton and Montreal got rescheduled, and the other 12 games include the Vancouver Canucks. So again, it's not just the 7 or 8 that got canceled, get moved to the end. Rather, a lot of games in April, even the ones that didn't get postponed originally, they had to get moved to accommodate. For instance, you see stuff like Vancouver. Yeah, here's a good example. Where's one? Edmonton and Vancouver scheduled for May 4 is now on Friday, April the 16th. So there you go. Actually, the one on April 16th is actually a game that was originally scheduled from May 4. So you could see that that's not, quote, the April 14th game moved there. So it doesn't matter. The semantics doesn't matter. What's the most important thing that does matter is that the Canucks hope to open their practice facility tomorrow, pending good test results. I don't want to say positive test results, pending today's test results, favorable test results, practicing tomorrow on the 11th, and then playing starting this Friday, April the 16th, and then their season ending exactly a month later on Sunday, May the 16th. So come back to play April 16th, then end the season on May the 16th. the schedule, the NHL press release goes on to say the Canucks organization has and will continue to follow all recommended guidelines. So that's cool. And then they also do say that because it's the North Division that gets affected, there's a possibility that the East, Central, and West Division playoffs could open a few days earlier than the North Division, i.e. the playoffs could start that week of, May 12, 13, 14, maybe May 14, 15, 16, whereas the Canucks, the regular season, and then the North Division playoffs maybe wouldn't start until the 18th or 19th. So I could see a few days difference between East, Central, West all starting their playoff series, and then the North Division being a bit later because of the Canucks. So for the Canucks specifically now, it sounds like they're going to do off-ice training for the 11th, 12th, and 13th. So off-ice training and individual practice sessions for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then Wednesday and Thursday will be likely regular practices. So that makes sense. So again, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, individual off-ice training and individual practice sessions, then full practices Wednesday, Thursday ahead of their Friday night game against Edmonton. And that's exciting. And that Friday night game against Edmonton is, I think, in Edmonton. No, it's here in Vancouver. So that would make sense. All at Rogers Arena, 3 days of individual or off-ice, 2 days of practice, and then the game day skate. And then playing their first game. 16th will be... Don't forget, they were supposed to play on March 31st, but haven't really played since March 24th. So that will almost be a month break. That'll be basically a 23-day break between games, which will be crazy. We'll have a lot of time to talk about how good this Canucks team is going to be, who's going to play with who, depending on who's not coming to line up right away. And if there's a chance that they somehow have a chance to catch Montreal in the playoff race. Remember, equal number of games now, 8 points back. Some say that's doable. Others say that's insurmountable considering they're not playing against each other. But regardless, at least Montreal's caught up in the games played department. So the big news, Canucks fans, is if everything goes well, favorable test results today, the Canucks will be back at work starting tomorrow. 3 days of off-ice or individual practice sessions, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Then Wednesday, Thursday, actual practices on the ice with their first game back being on Friday, April the 16th. Against the Edmonton Oilers. Those 8 games that were postponed in the past 3 weeks then will be rescheduled between April 16th and May 16th. 12 Canucks games affected because that means there are 4 games that, other games that have to be rejigged and moved so the Canucks can finish off their season properly. And then 3 games involving North Division teams that are not the Canucks. Those are affected as well for a total of 15 effective games. North Division schedule ends on May 16th, 5 days later than the rest of the league. So perhaps the rest of the league will start their playoffs 4 or 5 days earlier than the North Division. Canucks fans, let me know what you think. I presume this is good news if you want the Canucks to return to play. I presume this is bad news if you were hoping that they wouldn't have to play again and you're more worried about their health and safety. I think it's not either or. It can be a both and. You can be concerned for the health and safety of the players and the team, but apparently, according to Jim Benning, they all want to come back. So you can be concerned for the health and safety of the players and the team, yet you can still be happy that they're coming back to play and finish off the season. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to read, react, and reply as always. For me, I'm in a good mood. Gives me, not just because of content. If they're healthy enough to play and they want to play, I want them to play. And then, of course, it helps with the content and it helps keep the interest level in the team up. So leave a comment below. I'd love to read, react, and reply as always. Subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Become a member of this channel if you'd like to. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless. And go Canucks go.